My name's Jeanne Richardson. My favorite thing about this room is that this is where I bake, basically. I'm not a good cook, I'm a good baker, because I always like to try new recipes. And my favorite thing to always do was the donuts. It was a drop donut recipe that I had received from a gal when I was in high school. It was so good that every time there was a bake sale, I would take donuts too. People would stand in line to wait for my donuts. I always baked on Saturday morning when I didn't have to go to school. Usually had to make a cake, and I always had to make it from scratch because we didn't have cake mixes when I was a little girl. My mother was very good. She'd let me bake and she'd do the dishes. She'd do them before I was done with them. My mother always baked and she made homemade rolls, and I started baking when I was about 8 years old. I learned to do a lot of things from her. My mother made lefse to sell. It's a Scandinavian thing, but a lot of people around, the people that aren't Scandinavian or Norwegian, they don't know what it is. My uncle always thought it was a napkin. And one year she made 97 dozen. I don't know how she did that because she didn't use any of the things that we have nowadays. Lefse is always best when they're warm with the butter and the sugar on them. And that's when my kids still like it the best. If they're smelling lefse, that's usually when they try to come and do. So I have 2 granddaughters that do a wonderful job with it. And there's a couple of them that turn it over and learn how to fold it, and so they can do that.